All right. Hey guys, my name is Stephen Dunn. I'm a licensed physical therapist at CORE Therapy and Pilates in Austin, Texas. And today I want to talk about the feet and particularly the arches of the feet. Now, when people think of the feet and the arches, one of the most common things that are discussed and described is the medial longitudinal arch. Now, this is a right foot here, and on the inside, the medial longitudinal arch. There's the lateral longitudinal arch, then there's the transverse arch going across here. Now, the transverse arch is what I'm going to spend a little time talking about because I think it's the loft arch of the foot. It's not discussed much. And what happens with everyone discusses like flat footed or overpronated or oversupinated, it takes into a role of what's going on here at the talus and what's going on at this medial arch. But what's, again, neglected so frequently is the transverse arch. The transverse arch is where the metatarsal, these bones right here, and the phalanges of the toes come together. These are the tarsals, metatarsal, phalanges. So the metatarsal heads is where the transverse arch is. So there should be a slight little dome through that transverse arch. And for most people that I've worked with, it is collapsed. And as it collapses, it's moving too much where it shouldn't move. And therefore it's over moving in one place and not moving correctly in another place. As the transverse arch collapses, it then throws off the medial longitudinal arch. So with that said, if you go get some custom orthotics from a podiatrist, you'll typically spend $800 plus, and the arch support will stop right here. So it'll stop before it even gets to the transverse arch. And they're hard plastic, and they're basically made to affect the medial longitudinal arch. I had a pair of those I wore for a couple of years, and they didn't really help me at all. And now I have a pair of custom orthotics that actually build up my transverse arch in the middle to allow my fifth and first toe to drop down into the proper biomechanics. And it's a game changer. And I've had these orthotics now for about 3 months, and they're fantastic. They're a fraction of the cost of what I got from the podiatrist. And it's something that I am now making. I am making a temporary orthotic in the studio for people to support their transverse arch. And if it's something that's helpful, then we actually get a pair of custom orthotics made. I'll send it to the guy that makes it for us. And it's a fantastic orthotic. There's very little discussion about the transverse arch. And there should be a lot of discussion about the transverse arch. So that's my message for today. Y'all take care. I'll talk to you soon.